Hey, it's Mike Waters from the Waters Wake Up Call. So Friday morning, things got a little awkward. We were celebrating National Awkward Moments Day.
Well, back in the 70s when streaking was really hot, there's a bar that was offering $50 if you come streak the bar. So I thought, what the heck, I can use $50. So I go out to the bar, I come walking in the front door, take off running for the back door, and there's my mom and grandma. So that was kind of awkward.
Oh, man, that is awesome. I can't imagine a more awkward moment than Ding Dong streaking into his mom and grandma.
Right. I didn't stop to talk to him.
No. So I'm assuming they saw you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about it later, Ding Dong? Did they? What happened? What was the aftermath of the Ding Dong escapade?
I didn't get my $50 because I didn't stop to collect it.
And where would you have put it?
Yeah.
My daughter was 3 years old.
Okay.
We were at church. The drinking fountain right outside of our church nursery was low enough for the little kids to get a drink, but it would overshoot the fountain sometimes if you weren't careful.
Okay.
So she went to get a drink, it overshot, and she looked up and went, well,
Oh, no.
Just then, the pastor walked around the corner, and my mom stepped out of the church kitchen, and he looked at my mom and said, I wonder where she's seen that before.
Oh, no. It never fails. Your kid's going to swear no matter where they heard it from, maybe another friend or another friend's parent, or maybe you, or who knows.
Yeah, my mom, she was a person.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing that.
Thank you for brightening my morning. Oh, my goodness.
This is when my son was little, when Bob the Builder came out. Yeah, I heard all of these beepers for when vehicles back up.
Sure.
We were in Aldi's in the checkout. There was a heavier set lady in front of us, and
Oh,
this was
no.
still in the age of pagers.
Okay,
Her
yeah.
pager went off. My little 3-year-old screams at the top of his lungs, watch out, she's backing up.
Oh, no. Did you have to talk with this lady at all? Did she look back, insulted and disgusted?
She had a really good sense of humor, and she was just smiling. She didn't really say much,
Yeah.
but she was at least smiling.
Hey, who do we got here?
Harry.
Harry or Gary?
Harry.
All right, Barry, driving in the rain. Trucker Barry. So do you have an awkward moment, Trucker Barry?
This is Trucker Terry.
Oh, Terry.
T-E-R-R. Yep, yep.
Oh, it's so hard to hear, especially the T, B, G, that whole thing. But I'm glad we got it finally straightened out. See, this is in itself an awkward moment where I got your name wrong 18 times.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I got an awkward moment. I was having a beer at a bar, and the bartender was pregnant, and we never really talked about it. And 3 months later, I was back in the same bar, and she still was pregnant, and I asked her when she was due, and she goes, oh, I've already had it.
Now, did she look all embarrassed and how dare you kind of a look on her face when she said that to you, or how awkward was it?
It was pretty awkward for me because I said, oh, I'm sorry, She goes,
Yeah.
no, I know I need to lose weight.
It is. That is one of the worst things. In fact, I think I blushed just feeling that awkward for you.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh, Terry. I'm sure you've learned that by now, but yeah, you just don't mention, hey, when's the baby due?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I learned the hard way.
Yes, you did. You learned it in a real life experience, which is, the worst way to learn anything, but effective.
There you go.
My son was somewhere between 4 and 5.
Okay.
I mean, he was born just really bright.
Yeah.
But he's always had this weird sense of humor. I was downtown shopping and had him with me. I found a blouse I wanted. I was paying the clerk, and he says, Mommy, if you wouldn't buy that blouse, we could buy milk this week. And he thought that was so funny, and I was so embarrassed. And what could I say?
You could have said, quiet, you little brat. I don't know. How old was he at the time? 5?
He was, right around 5.
That is a wicked sense of humor for 5. That's great.
Still has a wicked sense of humor.
I'll bet he does. So what did this crazy kid grow up to do?
He is a wonderful, talented artist and a musician.
All right.
So he has a band, and he's even the one that did when Ron Corbett went out of office as mayor.
Yeah.
He was the artist they chose to do Ron Corbett's portrait.
Oh, that's very cool. What's your son's name?
Kip.
Kip, that's right. I know you've talked about Kip before in the band. And
Yep.
your son
Really
sounds very cool.
Talented, but a weird sense of humor.
Love it.
Okay.
She was 3 years old at the time, and my daughter, their family went to Tennessee, and my daughter booked for them. They're horse crazy, and they have 8 horses, but they booked to go to the retired Kentucky Derby horses, and they got to ride them.
Wow.
Well, being her, very little, and only 3 years old at the time, and she can ride horse, believe me. She trains horses that she just turned 4 here, but she is very, very good.
Awesome.
So she got down there, and the lady told my daughter Tisha, she said, this little girl can't go. She said she's too little. She needs to be 6 and a lot taller. Well, Miss Emerson puts her hands on her hips, and she's looking around watching all these other people that are trying to get on a horse. And she says to this lady, ma'am, I'll tell you one thing. I might be little, but I've been riding horse since I've been in my mom's belly. And she said, I'll tell you one thing. I know I can ride better than any of them people that are trying to get on a horse over there, she said. And she said, I'll show you. So they got her over on a picnic table, and she took off, and she rode that big 17-hand horse by herself. And that lady said, yep, I guess persistence pays off.
That's hot. So then she was able to go, and all was good.
Yeah, but my daughter said, she called me, she said, Mother, you'll never guess what Emerson did. She said, I was so embarrassed. She said, I wanted to fall right down in the hole. So anyway,
but that's great. I can just see her 4-year-old hand on the hips, just giving her the riot act. I think that's fantastic.
Yep, she did. She gave her the riot act, I guess. And so that was it.
All right.
Anyway, but thanks for your calls. I always enjoy your program in the morning.
Wake up call.
Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 10.
105.7